Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever Welcome to Homestead Miami Speedway here for the Four Corners Racing League, sponsored by Under Pressure Power Washing Services. I will pull up your starting grid right here. It is Walker Thomas, David Childhouse, second, third, Brandon Kohler, fourth, Chris Worrell, fifth, Kyle Smalley, sixth, J.R. Houston, seventh, Jared Wishon, eighth, Caden Henry Oaks, ninth, Brad Peters, 10th, Brian Jones, 11th, Zach Lindgren, 11th, Aiden Kirker, 13th, Jordan Weaver, 14th, Marcus Adams, 15th, Michael Anthony, and 16th is Josh Duke. A bit of a smaller field than what we normally see for these races, but I will get that off the screen here and actually be showing what I need to show. And this cat is wanting in again. But it is a 130 lap race here tonight. So waiting on a couple more people to grid. Not a lot though. I told Caden I would give him a $20 if he did a certain paint scheme. He didn't do it, but he did do an anime one. He does a 0-2 paint scheme. I would definitely pay him $20 for that. That's my first anime that I ever watched. Get them all pulling off pit road now. We'll actually get them all paint refresh just to make sure. Some of them do have a paint that didn't refresh on it. It will refresh for them because I know sometimes trading paints has not been too nice to me recently. I don't know why either. Some of them may have a paint scheme that will load in a little bit later. It takes a little bit to download the file sometimes. Actually, all of them are up to date, so everybody who does have a paint scheme should have one, but I know some of them are not correct. Do a Control R again for some of these guys. They should fix themselves later on. Yeah, Shout's house just fixed itself. Walker may not have a paint scheme. Some of these other guys may not be running a paint scheme. I know Jones is. So yeah, it's still downloading some of them. Pace car will pull off. There we go. Some of them are being fixed finally. Pace car pulls in here, though, as the green flag is in the air. We are underway here. Have to see if they replicated the Highline like they did or like it is in real life in iRacing. I don't think they have those, sadly, because I tried to run it and you just don't turn at all. This really starts to plow heavy. Fastest time was Walker. Walker's running away with it right now. Again, it's only 4 laps in. Jones is going to try it. Now, I'm interested to see if this does work now. I'm really curious to see if it does, because I want to try to run this. I want to see if it lasts. He's not up as high as I'd like to be, but it's pretty close. His end car, it looks like it's pretty high up, but you're not touching it yet. I've really 2 battles up here in front, Smalley, and that looks like that is Jones up in front of this little battle here. It's focused on Henry Oaks right now. Let's move that up here. Oh, slide job. Cutting noses off. That's not what you want to do. That can get you turned easily. Aiden Kirker is trying the high line also. I want to see what his throttle input sounds like here. That blue line is how much he's getting out of it. Doesn't really get out of it as much as I thought he would. I mean, he gets back to the gas pretty fast. I don't know why it has a show radio option. I don't think that's ever used by anyone. You see J.R. Houston looking to the inside of Whirl. He kind of bobbles getting down in there. I don't know if he meant to do that or not. I guess that he didn't. Oh, 05 of Marcus Peters. Or Brad Peters. I said Marcus Peters. Brad Peters and the Jack Links Chevy Camaro. That's a very nice looking paint scheme. We'll give him that. Guys are single filed out right now. Walker is definitely not down the pits. Let me refresh that for you all. Showing that he is, and he evidently is not. So we'll go to the local link real quick while the original link refreshes, as it has done that right now. So there we go. Said he was in the pit stop, but he's evidently not. He's on the track right now. But yeah, JR going too wide here with no Kyle. Actually, we'll take that spot from him. Maybe undercut him? No, not really. These guys are mainly bottom lane right now. I thought I'd see them venturing up more, to be honest with you, more than anything else, but they're not really doing that like I thought they would. I want to see, will Kirker stay up there, or will he go down towards the bottom? I don't know what the time difference is either. He's around the top. There's still 32 twos right now from 5th on. There's 336, 33 fours. These guys are all right at the bottom too. Somebody is in the wall though. I can hear it scraping around. Knowing the old gen cars, if you got up against the wall and you touched it, it's like your right front was just gone. That's one thing I couldn't stand about them, is they were definitely fun to drive with the gearbox, but you couldn't do anything else besides that. It's not up as close as I thought someone would be. It looks like he's pretty stable overall, though. I don't see him moving around that much yet. He's not dancing around a lot like I thought he would. Another spot here, so it's working. I think we'll start to see if it works around lap 25. Lap 25, if it's going to fall off, it's going to fall off right around there again. Oh, there again. That's not going to work. That doesn't hurt. No, that hurts you pretty bad right there. But he's also on the bottom, so he might be running that top for a reason. I think you're right. He's like, yeah, I don't want to be on that bottom anymore. It's going to make those rear tires mad. Very mad, though, for a couple of laps until he can get them cooled down. These guys have single filed out, though. Back here we have Michael Anthony, his own little world. He's not running bad. Who had to go to the back today? The person that had to start in the back was the 31. And that is Marcus Adams, who's all the way back here. He's only worked his way up one position since it started. Actually, he lost one, but he's technically won one. But look at Aiden. He's gaining here. I can see him gaining every single time, but I think he just got loose off that corner there. He's sticking with that first seam, and it's working for him. I don't know if it's going to work for him forever, though. It looks like it will. I don't know. I'm so iffy on that. That was fast for those. See, JR is going to go to battle here with Peters. Peters is going to take the out. That's running the wall there for a second. He was up really close to it. Using all he can, using that right front to turn. It'll work right now, but it'll hurt it later on in the run as it goes. Shouthouse is breaking even with Kirker, though, so this is where I don't think it's going to help Kirker anymore. I think he's hurt those rear tires being up there. His times have dropped off. He was about 600ths of a second slower that time compared to Shouthouse. He was faster than Walker, though. I just don't know if it's going to work. I can see him wiggling around just a little bit, not a lot. It's just a little. He's gaining on him, though. He's gaining on Walker. It's working. I just don't know if it's... I don't know. I'm so iffy on it. Now Walker's probably going to take his line here. Yep, Walker realizes he's not going to go as low. He's going to wait to actually tuck out. Kind of mess with Kirker there. See if he can get him to go a little bit farther than what he wants to. Kirker really doesn't take the bait. He gets a good run here. Going to take it to the inside. Going to switch up where he's been trying to pass all the time. Only pull a slide job. He will get past Walker for the lead. Slides up in front of him. You see him wiggle there, though, so it's going to Walker a little bit of a run on him now because of that. As he's in the wall. I wonder why he slowed down so much. He just got in the wall there. That one little bobble, though, lost him that much time. You see Kohler. Not what you want to go do going down the track like that. Micro Center. They're building one of those. Actually, when is it going to be built? When is this going to be officially built? Early 2024. I know they're building one in Charlotte, North Carolina. And you bet I'm going there. You can bet your butt I'm going there. That'll be the closest one to me. That's about 2.5 hours away, I believe. So I'm going to that Micro Center for sure. Just talking about that because of the paint scheme. But Kirker, he does take the lead back from Walker. See if he gets a good exit on this corner or not. Because if he doesn't, he's going to lose it again. Gets high, but doesn't, I think, actually taps the brakes there a little bit to stay out the wall. It's a good run. I know you see the run here. This is what happens. Big run off the top. Pulls him out in front of Walker. Now Walker might just decide to, no, not really shadow him, really. Doesn't really follow his power tracks like I thought he would. Because I'm going to do something different here besides that. Never mind. Kohler, we got Jones. World's working towards the bottom. Biggest gainer right now is actually Jones. Actually, sorry, Kirker. He's gained 11 positions. Looks like right now, kind of fastest right now is Kohler. He's running that first scene. And his left side's just above it. And you see Kirker, I think he might have bobbled there in the corner because you see Walker gets up right next to him again. Who's still going to go side by side with each other. They are not giving up the position easily at all. Really wanting to fight for it. See Jones looks like he's going to edge ahead, but Kirker's going to have that big run again. Now these two fighting is going to help Kohler right here. Kohler was just watching this and he's like, yeah, you two can go ahead and fight each other, and I'll let it be, and y'all can do this and do whatever you want to. Did that Kirker that goes? That is Kirker that goes down to the inside. He just smashes the wall. Had looked to the side to look at timing, and Whirl avoids that, but Kirker, who had been riding the wall, I think it stepped out on him finally. Sideways, still bobbling it, goes down to the inside, and it just loops around him finally, and hard impact to that inside wall. When does it step out on him? It must have done it early in the corner. I mean, early. Right here, it's out. It's out of the track right here. Kept his foot in it, so I'll give him that, but I think there's a point where you just realize just bail out the throttle and stop right there, but he had jumped to the pits because of that, and I wonder what Whirl... Saw Whirl kind of shoot down there too. What was he doing? Was he just reacting to this? Oh, he bobbled himself, and he saved it. He did a good job of keeping that straight. Gonna make the tires mad though a little bit, but Kirker gained 11 as soon as I start talking about him. He goes out there and gets loose. One little slip up, and then the car is just whoop, gone. Cars like to step out incredibly fast. There's somebody keeping their foot in it, though. I'll give him that. He kept his foot in it. He tried driving it off. I did not expect to see that. I was like, what is going on here? Gonna give Walker a pretty decent lead. Now back here, look at their times. Look at their times. So time right now, 33.8. That's fast right there. Kohler's probably gonna get the lead here. He's running much faster laps than everybody else. And getting there decently deep. He's sliding that rear end around. I can't tell. It looks like he was that whole corner, but Worrell has crashed after he made those tires mad. And that's the same corner as Kirker here. He just loops it around and locks it down. Finally completes the spin and stops on track. And he probably has to refires it, gets it back going, or it's going to put him way back. Those tires are going to be absolutely shot, and he's going to come down pit road too. Those tires are not going to be happy with him. Smokes it getting in. I don't know if he made pit time or pit speed with that. I don't think he did. Pretty sure he didn't make the pit speed, because that was coming in. That's the definition of coming in hot. I mean, he came in extremely hot. Thought we were about to see somebody end up in the wall. Biggest loser right now is, I mean, besides Worrell, well, it's really Worrell. He's down 11 positions, but I'd say it's Kirker. But I mean, he started in 12th, but he was up to the lead. Biggest gainer now, we'll put that at Jordan Weaver. He's running 34.12. That's actually a little bit slower than the guys in front of him. But Walker's got to deal with Brendan here, and probably about 10-ish laps. I'm not sure what their fuel is. Their fuel 100%. Let me check that real quick. That's not the right thing. That is Discord. Let me see. Upcoming sessions. Fuel is 100%. Not sure what their... Oh. Not sure what their fuel or like fuel mileage would be, though. I had to guess it's going to be like 45 to 53 maybe. I had to guess on that. 45 to 53. Yeah, but Kohler might catch him before this. Walker also might be driving easy and then getting on it when he needs to, because he's been keeping a pretty sizable gap the whole entire time. See if anybody else gets loose. So here's the difference on tires. Pull it up right there on the left side. You can see, look at Worrell right there. He just pitted. And up front is older tires. Those are 40 laps compared to 7 laps. Oh, tires, if that's what you do with Jones. I mean, he's gaining over almost a second a lap. That much of a gap, but is also sitting a lap down 15th. He just ran a 32, so he's actually a full second faster that lap. Talking about Worrell here right now. But Jones is coming down. I don't think he wanted to come down pit road. Oh, Mark Martin. How bad is the damage? He didn't get damage from that, luckily. Duke's down pit road. I don't think that was planned by Peters. Or not by Peters, by Jones, sorry. Let's go to Jones entered pits. I don't think he wanted to do that. No, he did. He's downshifting. Gets on the apron, downshifts the wrong spot, and there it goes around. If y'all know what I meant by Mark Martin there, it was at Michigan, I believe. No. What track did he do that at? Let me look this up real quickly. It was Michigan. That's where it was. It's where he caught the opening on pit road where you can pull in your cars, and it hit the fuel cell. I mean, it literally stopped the car completely. Threw it to the side. Well, it hit the fuel cell when it hit, and the car just completely stopped it. Threw fuel everywhere. If he was angled a different way, he would have actually made it in behind pit wall. But the car was already on its side, but it hit it, and it just destroyed. I mean, the car immediately stopped to hit that rock hard wall. Jones, yeah, Jones, oh, he did get damaged from that. I was wrong. You see it right there on the hood. He can't see it, but I can. And that is not a good look for that hood of the car. He got a pretty good smack with the wall. See, if they go to lap 70, then they're going to be good. Now, if they go to lap 65, I know they're going to make it halfway. Lindgren's down, however. What in the world is that pit stall? Okay. That is one of the weirdest. You got Cartman. Don't know what that character is. 2 people's faces on it. Okay, that's just awkward. But alright. I don't know why. But it is. That's interesting, though. Very interesting. See, Houston, does he have damage too? I think he does in that lit. No, it's just how the car looks. Looked like he had damage there, but he doesn't. Yeah, Walker and Brendan are staying, like, pretty distance apart. I mean, about the same distance. It seems nobody's really gaining or losing on each other. We'll do 1 lap on board here with each driver, since it's only 16. Just get their view of it. Hopefully they don't do pit stops during the middle of it. as that was everybody there. No leaders have came into pit yet, but Shothouse has gotten second from Kohler. So he has worked his way up one more position. See if he can do anything else. Pit stops should be coming up here. Maybe this lap, if they want to split it exactly in half, they're probably going to run it as long as they can, however. If I was them, I would be doing that. Just because I like tires more than anything else. I'm not having to worry about somebody having better tires behind me coming to get me. It looks like he has damage, but I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Shothouse. As soon as I talk about that, Shothouse, Adams, Wishing, Smalley, and JR are all down pit road. Let's see if this brings in anybody else. Caden can't make it to pit road from where he is. If he did, that'd be a dangerous challenge. Anthony was thinking about it. See where Shothouse comes out. Got to be clean in, clean out here. This is going to be your one pit stop of the race. JR overslid his pit box, but he gets it reversed quickly. He's going to lose maybe a second and a half from that, however. Got it fixed really fast. Walker and Brendan Kohler both come down. Brendan got in there pretty deep and pretty good. Weaver also came down behind them. Going to see who wins this race off of pit road. It is going to be Shothouse. Looks like he wins that race off pit road. He's going to win this race off of pit road. They're coming into their pit stalls here. Walker's going to have the very last one. So he just drops it and he goes. Looks like Kohler got in there a little bit faster though. Yeah, Kohler's going to get a little bit of a better exit here because you can see those sides going up. It's going to be close. I had not saw it before. It looks like Kohler's right side was faster than his lefts, and Walker's left side was faster than his right. So it evened out, so Walker maintains the lead. Lindgren still needs to come down pit road. Shothouse, however, it looks like he will get out in front of both of them. Gonna have to deal with Brian Jones. He's gonna have to come back down pit road here. Got some damage on that car though, so it's still not gonna drive like he would probably want it to. I wonder if it has been mentioning concepts in the description. I don't think it has been. This will put Lindgren to the lead. He has to pit, though. Peters has to pit. Shothouse doesn't. Jones has to pit. Worrell has to pit. And that's all that has to pit left in the race. Kirker's left. Duke has been sitting in pit road, so I believe he's left also. Lindgren will probably go to lap 110 possibly. Peters probably 90-ish, 90. Actually, he might go to 100 on the dot. Just hope for a caution. But now if these guys have completed their pit cycles here, we will go on our first commercial break. Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com. Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, for the scary side of iRacing. And we are back here live from Homestead Miami Speedway. Looking at the points playoffs right now. I have it pulled up on their Discord server. It is Smalley is leading Kohler by 2 points. Then it's another 10 to Adams, who is 12 total behind them. Shothouse is sitting 4th, 13 behind, tied with Thomas for that position as well. That's not what you want to do there, bud. Saw him deal with that earlier. He has not been liking that car too much. Surprise it's taken Shothouse this long to get to Lindgren, but Lindgren, where he did pit so early, had such a gap between them that he really didn't have to worry too. I mean, he had to worry. I mean, he knows he's going to get caught, but he had such a gap build up that he could relax for a little bit. I'm pretty quiet throughout the whole field, though. Not really much is happening. I can't really see many passes that are going on. SDK, I don't know if y'all have saw how that looks, but it would give me a notification for something. And my cat's laying on my keyboard. Don't need you to lay on that key. You can lay on anything else, but not F3 and F2. Godhouse is back where he started, but he's running down. Lindgren, but you can also see Walker is right behind him. Not letting him get much of a gap. Not a lot of breathing room being left behind him at all. As you see Shothouse, he gets right up to the bumper of Lindgren. He'll probably get by Lindgren no problem here too because of that. And I clicked on Shothouse, but it wants to stay on Thomas for some reason. Typing to the company fix my laptop because it broke again. heading there tomorrow for that. Luckily, it's not too far away from me, but I'm tired of going back down there. They lost my charger, too. They're having to buy me a brand new charger, also because of that. Okay, man, your OC with that. That is a one-piece paint scheme. Luffy on the hood. He has the wanted posters on the back, but Walker is lurking on Shot House. He's staying right there. To kind of let him know he's like, I'm not really, haven't gone away. I've been here the whole entire time, bud. He's been running. He ran a 10th faster that lap. See what he runs this lap. He ran 700ths faster this lap. So he's definitely faster than Shot House. Shot House wasn't leading the race to begin with either. I will say the laptops that they have are like actually legitimate like deals, but some of the other stuff is overpriced. I cannot fix laptop screens. I've never done that before to a laptop, so I didn't want to mess with that. I've done PCs. I can build PCs. I haven't fixed a broken screen though. I kind of want to try it, to be honest with you. Shot House gaining some ground here again. Gap stayed roughly 3/10. Shot House was staying on the bottom. Walker's running a little bit higher. It's actually probably tightening Walker's car up, so it's able to get him back on the throttle a little bit sooner. So he literally stays even there with Shot House gaining just a little bit on the end of the backstretch there. Very quiet race overall. I want to put some music up under this. I think that makes this a little bit more interesting. But Whirl's back out in a way. Didn't realize he came down pit road. He had to come back down pit road anyway, where he pitted so early. He's going to be 2 laps down. No, only 1 lap down. Might be able to unlap himself. Where is he at? Yeah, he's going to be able to unlap himself. It's going to take him a while, though. I mean, he'll probably get unlapped. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I thought he was going to have a chance to win it. I was trying to do the math in my head, but he's not going to have a shot to do anything with it. He's not ran bad. It's just where he's about spun early, and he burned his tires and had to come in. He's like, yeah, it's just cooked. Kind of, that's just what happens sometimes. Good voice crack. That's just what happens sometimes, and you're like, well, can't do anything about it, man. I know how that feels. There you go. 1 and 2. I need to get. I have like not even 100 or not even terabyte free of storage. I have so much stuff on this PC. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculously stupid how much I have on it. Probably not good, but a lot of stuff that I know I've downloaded like twice before. Like an idiot. So yeah, not too smart of me. Did I download these before? I may have downloaded these before. I don't believe I have. Did I do this? I don't know if I have or not. I don't think I have. Oh, this is for... That is not what I thought it was. Don't believe so. That's a still frame. I'm going to have to see what these were too. I have completely forgotten, to be honest with you all. Completely forgotten. Four editors. That's not what I wanted. Updated 4 editors. There it is, actually. So that is the right one. Kind of look at this board here a little bit, but I'm gonna go on probably our last commercial break here just to get these done and over with. I don't think we're gonna miss anything, but I'll keep it up on Shot House here so y'all can see it and keep an eye on it. Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, for the scary side of iRacing. As we will go back live here, it looks like there is going to be about 30 laps left here when Shothouse goes by the line here. I don't think we'll see any more pit stops left. He's built up a little bit of a gap on Walker Thomas now, so he's not as close with him as he was before. He's made about a second gap now to relax. Walker could be laying off a little bit too. Looking at his gearbox there for a little bit. Looks like most people have ventured down. Whirl has managed to unlap. No, he's not unlap himself. He's not going to unlap himself. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. He has 20 lap better tires, but I think that spin earlier just it really hurt him. I mean, it just kind of killed it. It's just like, well, there's nothing you can really do at that point. When you almost spin like that, it's just a... just hurts those tires, and he had to come down pit road. Lindgren actually just ran the fastest lap of the race there. No, he didn't, sorry. The fastest lap is a 32.88. Oh my gosh. That is more than a tenth faster than the next closest time, which appears to be Walker Thomas, 33.02. Pull up the best times there. And see, look at Whirl's timing. He was booking it whenever he got on that lap. You want to see maybe lap 120. If there's anything that Walker has to offer to Shothouse, he's gonna use it then and there. See, Kohler. I don't know if Kohler has anything because he's on the same lap tires too as Thomas. He's having to get through some traffic. Just don't know. Looking at lap times, I mean, and they're falling off too to Shothouse. They're really falling off now. It's a little bit over a second. Now it's almost a second. It's getting close to a second and a half here soon. Actually, I lied about that, making stuff up now at this point, I think. But it's not like he's walking away with it just yet. I've saw guys get this big of a lead and then they lose it. AKA Kyle Larson almost got past last lap at Las Vegas. Christopher Bell. Bell decided not to spin him, so that was a very classy move by Bell not to do that. Larson came up to block, which, I mean, you literally have to. You're coming to the line for a win. Cannot blame him at all for that. Yeah, it looks like the Lindgren's got fresh tires. Guys behind them might decide to kind of just let them be go on their own. Man, I feel old. This Counter-Strike 2 is out. And I had just gotten good at CSGO. I was like a Golden Master, and then they came out with Counter-Strike 2. And I got my rank today, and I'm like 1,000. Which, like, keep in mind, like, the best players are like 30,000. I suck. Counter-Strike 2 is completely different. Completely different. Wish they would have kept the same ranking system they had. Kind of mad about that. I'm not too happy. Not too happy with it. Outhouse is got, yeah, he's growing his lead now. He just ran not much faster that lap, not even a tenth faster. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Is this panel dead? Yes, it is. It is very dead. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Actually, it might be between. Yeah, I was gonna say Adams just got around Kohler there for or Thomas. Sorry, excuse me. Adams did this last week too when he started to come on quickly. I believe. I'm thinking about the right race. It's been a while since that race happened in my mind, but not for these guys. Let's see what he can run here now. If he's going to gain anything, it's going to be on exit. Oh, he gained a lot that lap. See if he maintains it in this corner. Uh-oh. Did he do this last week too, or did he dominate? I'm going to go see really quickly. Because even I've forgotten. Did he do this last week? Last week, Las Vegas. Did he do this last week, or am I thinking of a different race? Yeah, he had a close win too. That's when Shothouse actually ran out of fuel that lap, or with 3 laps to go. He snatched the lead from Shothouse again. Who were fighting multiple times for the lead. So this might could change again. Interesting, interesting. I think he might do it again to him. If he does this to him, this is going to be amazing. I don't know if he can, though. Okay, well, that is okay. I'm looking at what in the world. Okay, I'm just gonna look at that. That is, oh my. A caution comes out. I was looking at what it was given for a transcript for this race, and that just changes everything. Caden Henry Oates, Michael Anthony. I don't know. That looks like that's on Caden there. Yeah, Caden just comes up the track. Anthony's there, and in the wall they both go. That brings out a caution. That will get them green with 11 to go, I believe. But now this changes everything. Reset the field. So that catches lingering and all these other guys up. I did not expect a caution to happen there. I did not expect that to happen. Yeah, they're going to come down pit road, get 4 tires. I get fuel too if I were these guys. Just make it to where you won't bounce around. And Shothouse get out and away here. Jack drops pretty quick, so I think he should beat him out. Adams is out and away, though. Jack drops, Shothouse is out, and he will beat Adams out. Walker third, Kohler fourth. Oh gosh, this is going to be... Oh, this is going to be interesting here, but we'll take one last commercial break as these guys have done their pit stops here, because this is going to be absolute chaos. As we are back live here. Restart here with 11 laps left. I knew that was going to be right on the mark with it, and I was absolutely correct. Oh gosh, 11 laps of chaos is what I feel like we're going to have here really soon. this does work out, I don't know if it will, but these guys are going to be all over each other. This is throw your tires away, see what happens. Pace car pulls in. Starter has the flag in his hand. Didn't expect to see this. Green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. See there, Shothouse maintains the lead. Adams falls in second, though. Could you benefit by running the wall here with those fresh tires? Nobody's up there. Is it worth the shot? Walker's going to try to take that shot here. He's going to get to the outside of Kohler. Kohler can't come up to the walls. We have Worrell almost wrecking again back there. Shothouse maintains the lead, though, as Kohler and Walker goes side by side. They maintain that through 3 and 4 here. Kohler trying to squeeze up there. Walker's there, but Shothouse is having to deal with Adams right behind him. Adams is all over that bumper. Adams, will he look to the inside? Looks like he looked to the outside, or looked to the inside, and then looked outside. Shothouse, he really likes the bottom here. Well, he keeps running. I think you might want to be... to see here. Adams, as these guys are 3 wide back here. Lindgren, Wishing, Kohler, Smalley, Houston, all in one big pack. Kohler staying in that high line, trying to run at least somewhat in line with these guys, but he can't really do anything. But Shothouse is a little bit of a lead over here over can't even speak, over Adams. Ooh. Adams, he's looking for a way around. If he can just find a way around, he just wants one, and he's going to get the draft off of Shothouse here. Going to bring him down the back stretch with him. Use that draft, get behind him, and take him with him. Adams can get there. He goes to the inside. Shothouse gets his fender up under there finally. Going to be side by side with each other. This could draw in Walker, though. At the same time, Shothouse going to lay it on his door. Make Adams really cock that wheel, not be able to put a lot of wheel into it off of exit. Going to maintain the lead here, I think. Maybe, yes, he does maintain it. I didn't know if he would. I was kind of, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't at the same time. I was really iffy on that. I was like, I don't know if he will or not. Caden Henry Oaks with that really damaged Ford Mustang down there on the bottom. But look at Walker. Walker's making his way back into this conversation also. Shothouse has a sponsor, Splash and Go Graphics. Did run that car at Bear for most of the season. Had nothing on it. It's going to get interesting here. Who is going to run who a certain way? I don't know. I mean, it's Walker, if he can get a good... Walker just needs one good run off this top line, and he'll be right behind him. He's within the draft of these two, so he can use that to his benefit also. Adams is looking. He's looking. You see, look at there. He thought about it. He's like, I could get up there if I wanted to, but he's going to give another peek there to Shothouse, and Shothouse is going to chop his nose. I wouldn't say really chop his nose. I'll take that back. He really didn't cut across him too aggressively. I've saw much more aggressive than that before. Much more aggressive than that. Much worse. Nothing like that before. I can't say nothing like that before. As that's a wiggle there again, too. Guys are wiggling everywhere around the corners. Adams, he's trying to find a way around. He just can't get one done. I mean, he can just get one there. Just one. See how close he can get to it, though. Gonna get to the inside again. He's got to make a choice. Does he gas up? He almost gets to Shouthouse's rear bumper. He's gonna get there on exit. Gonna push Shouthouse up the track. Final lap. White flag is in the air one more time around. He's got to make a move. He's gonna make it now. He's gonna go into the corner side by side. Shouthouse gonna lay it on his door. Walker being there to capitalize. They tap there. Adams gets loose. Walker then goes around him. Does he have a big enough run to get to Shouthouse? It looks like he does not. Shouthouse ran Adams tough, and Shouthouse will take home the win here at Homestead Miami. That was a good race there at the end. Guys were able to keep it clean there. Didn't wreck each other, didn't do anything dirty. What I like to see. This is the same thing. It is the same thing. Okay. He ain't been doing a burnout here. As he just blew it up there, might as well. This was the fourth. Go back even further there. We'll pull up the finishing order here, though, however. And bring in these guys for an interview. Bring in the third place driver first, Marcus Adams. Hey, Marcus, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, so it was a hard fought race there at the end, but you fell just a little bit short there. Do you think there was anything that you should have and could have done differently there at the end to take home the win?
Not a caution.
I was gonna say, because it looks like you were coming before that came out. Now, how did your car feel before that caution came out?
I mean, it felt good. I think it would have been, it may have been just like last week where I was just going to have to wreck them to win, which obviously I was not going to do. But, I mean, we never know what would have happened, but I gave it my all that last restart, so I can't really do much more than that.
And, you and him battled last week, and you got the win there. When that caution came out, what was your mindset on that? Where you're like, "Are you kidding me?" Because I mean, it sounds like you felt like you had the car to chase him down.
Yeah, it would have been a lot. I think I may have got him if the caution didn't come out, but I don't know. I gave it my all. That's really all I can say. but he did a good job with defending me.
And that's still not bad. You win and then you get second. But how does that make you feel momentum wise, knowing that that you got a first and a second, and you're in the playoffs also?
I suck at Martinsville and Phoenix, so I'm just here to have fun at this point.
Yeah, just here to build up some points because Martinsville, any league, that track always yeah, always interesting. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, gotta thank the team, Diecast fan, Under Pressure, and you for the broadcast.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. But good third place finish tonight, man.
Yep.
We'll bring in the second place driver, Walker Thomas. Hey, Walker, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
I got you.
Man, so you still second there from Adams. What was your thought process when that caution came out there towards the end, though?
I was happy for it. I burnt my stuff up on that second run, and I was falling back. I probably should have finished fourth tonight. So when that yellow came out, I had a big smile on my face.
So how did that change the race for you when you saw that come out? Was it like, oh, you have a chance here now? Like, did it reset the whole race for you?
To be honest, I was a little bit more worried than anticipating. Me being able to go and get the win. You just never know on the restarts what could happen, and I was sitting in a good spot to get a good finish, good top 5, and didn't want to see that go away. So mainly was worried, but I got a good pit stop, made up a spot there so I could restart on the front row, and it ended up working out. I didn't even go through the gears that well. Brendan ran into the back of me on that last restart. I just didn't get out of first gear very well. So all in all, the caution ended up gaining me a few spots, so I'm happy about it.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, just shout out to my balls out teammates. Got 3 of us right in the running here for this championship, all within about 10 points of each other. So next week at Martinsville will definitely be pretty interesting. So shout out to those guys, and also diecast fans, use code DFans at Circle B to get $5 off.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. Good job tonight, though, man.
Appreciate it, Bryce. Thanks.
I need to drag him out of that room and go back in there. We'll bring in the race winner and David Shildhouse. Hey, David, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
I sure do, Bryce. I got you.
Man, so you come on with the win there. Were you glad that caution came out there towards the end, or how did you feel about that? Because it looked like Adams was coming for you.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. He would have caught me. He was catching me a little bit here and there with 15 laps to go or whatever it was. He would have gotten to me, but like the old saying goes, catching him's one thing, passing him's another. And with the tires wore out at that point, it would have been real interesting to see how he battled me and if he was able to get around me. So no, I wasn't necessarily like upset to see the caution because I knew we were going to have an equal shot at the fight then. It really just came down to I put too much fuel into the car, and he didn't put enough fuel into the car, so he was tight, I was loose, and it probably put on one whale of a show there for you at the end of that thing.
So you kind of like hovered around the top 3 the whole night, but how did the car feel overall for you? Because you really didn't move much throughout the field. You were up there you were kind of up there battling most of the time. Like, did the car feel good for you overall? Because you didn't really move up or down the whole entire night there until a little bit later in the race.
Yeah, it drove really, to my liking. I was pretty happy with it. I thought it was fine. The first run, I was a little unsettled because I was kind of in dirty air and I didn't take good care of the right rear tire. But the long green flag run, I really settled in, felt pretty comfortable. My tire wear was better than anybody else's, I guess. Everyone was not sure how I was able to get the tire wear that I got, but that's a rarity for me. So I was pretty comfortable once I was by myself, just clicking off laps, trying to be consistent, take care of it, keep the right rear tire on it, because you saw all night, Bryce. Everyone was slipping and sliding. So it wasn't too bad. It just really came down to taking care of the throttle pedal and managing your tires, and you were okay at that point. But I enjoyed it. It drove better than some of the things we've had this year.
Yeah, it definitely did. I was surprised. Did that middle or was the top lane a viable option to run at this track? Because I didn't really see a lot of people going up there at all. It really everybody was staying towards the bottom more than anything else.
Yeah, unfortunately, the top it's not what it is in real life. You could go up there a couple laps. I ran up there a couple laps, and you could make a little bit of time, but I think it was slower overall, and it definitely hurt the tires more to run up there. So you could sort of use it to set up a pass if you wanted to, but you really weren't going to run the wall, catch people, and pull away from people. I think we saw that with the 39. The 39 ripped the wall at the start of the race, and he ended up spinning out off turn 2 and brought a premature end to his. So it was really the bottom, maybe the seam if you moved around a little bit, but it wasn't much wider than that, unfortunately. I wish they could get this track to work like it does in real life. I'll be down there this weekend, and it'll be cool to watch cars rip the fence, but we just don't get to do that in this game, unfortunately.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, big thank you to Under Pressure, the sponsor here of this league. I always forget to thank them, and I told myself the next time I get an opportunity, we will thank Under Pressure for their support of FCRL. Thanks to you for covering it, Bryce. And a big thank you to my primary sponsor, Splash and Go Graphics, the best paint schemes in all of iRacing. Make sure if you want to get yourself a Splash and Go Graphics paint scheme to head over there. Mention my name. Excuse me, I've been celebrating so hard, I'm losing my voice. Mention my name to get 10% off your first order if you're a new customer. 10% off your iRacing paint scheme. Big thank you to Advanced GG. Use code HOUSE to save 35% right now through tomorrow on Advanced GG products. And a big thank you to Thrustmaster and Next Level Racing as well. Everybody at twitch.tv/ShieldHouse. Made up for last week, Bryce. I threw one away last week on fuel mileage. I came into tonight fired up, inspired, ready to make up for it, and we did that. We're in victory lane. It feels damn good.
Oh, congrats, man. I will let you go, but go celebrate that victory, man.
Thanks, Bryce. We'll see you next week.
That was David Shothouse, the race winner. I will go over the finishing order here now. David Shothouse first, Walker Thomas second, third, Marcus Adams fourth, Brendan Kohler fifth, Zach Lindgren sixth, J.R. Houston seventh, Jared Wishon eighth, Kyle Smalley ninth, Chris Worrell 10th, Jordan Weaver 11th, Brian Jones 12th, Caden Henry Oaks 13th, Michael Anthony 14th, Brad Peters 15th, Josh Dukes 6th, Aiden Kirker. That was going to get really interesting there towards the end, and I mean really, really interesting. I'm glad it did because that's always fun to see. It really is always just fun to see those guys go at it all the time. But I'm going to roll this final animation, and I will let you all go.